Alrighty, then we're going live in 3, 2. We're live.
Oh my god, is this live? Is the camera on? Alright, I'm set and ready whenever. Just tell me when to start.
Sure, let's do a countdown. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Thanks. Alright. Hey everyone, this is Deus Ex 1. This game is a Unreal Engine based game, so it's super broken. We're doing the first glitch here with Paul. So first of all we jump into him, take the second dialogue, and now we're going to save. Boom. Okay, but don't worry, like you won't, we will see the glitch later, but for now just keep in mind we did a save. And normally we need to capture a terrorist leader and capture him, yeah. But, well, it's too boring, so I'm going to throw this grenade into the corner of the headquarters. So buy grenade. Walking slowly to the door, hearing some help screams.
I hear you just slip.
And do it again. There you go, ta-da! And he opens the door for us. Okay, so what happens is basically the AI opens the door, which is not supposed to be open yet at all, which only opens once we are done with the quest. But because we throw the gas grenade in, one of the gas clouds spawns inside the building and makes the AI go in a flee state, and that allows us to open the door. Or he opens the door for us, because the AI can open every door. We will see that later once again, but for now, we're in the base, which is really nice, so we can just take all our stuff we want and just continue. So this guy has some knives in his body, we want those, and we do an ass jump, because, well, he wants to talk with us, but we don't really want to talk with him. And it just lets us turn faster, and here's the next glitch, called duping. Boom. I have 2 medkits, and now I have 15. Now I have 3 medkits, and now I have 12. So what happens is, basically, the item is still staying for like 1 to 3 frames in the world. So before it is like destroyed, I can pick it up multiple times. And we've used that, so we have all the medkits we want, and later on the energy cells as well. We can do that the same thing with ammunition. However, it works a bit differently, because we have only 1 try to pick up ammunition, so we need to be very, very careful with that one. But yeah, that is basically it. We're done with Liberty Island. So we literally just throw a gas grenade at our headquarters, go in, don't do our missions, and we're allowed to leave. Pretty good. So, a little AI manipulation. He didn't see me coming. And yeah, now we walk. Oh, couldn't jump over the railing. Okay, let's go. Alright, there's a trick here already at the start. Dude, nice. Live on marathon. Turning off Steam notifications. Amazing. Anyways. There's a little trick I do here. Basically, Anna wants to talk with us, but I don't want to talk with her, so I go sideways. And because I'm going sideways, she never gets into my talking zone, so I never need to talk with her. Now the AI is going to see a magic trick. Look at the wall. Oh my god. We're looking at the wall. Basically, the AI is getting... We distract the AI, because why not? So now we see our brother Paul, but I don't want to talk with him, so I just throw a knife at him. Works every time. Don't do that in real life though. Okay, now we have the most powerful gun in the game, called the Gap gun. So we just shoot everything with it, what is in our way. And we do some super hardcore hacking. That's how hacking works. Just type random numbers in and you're in. Takes some stuff here and oops, destroy the game. Okay, remember the glitchy save I did at the start? Like the save I did in third person where I said this is not important yet? Well, now it's important because what we do with it is we reload it while the zone is getting loaded, like here. And when we go back, ta-da, everything respawns. So basically what happens is the game is confused because there's like default set or like the game is not working correctly. And since it doesn't know what to do with the level and thinks like there's an issue in the level, it resets the level. Which means all the items, all the enemies, all the quests are getting reloaded. Which is pretty nice. We abuse that so we can get all the augmentations we need for the run, which is only one. Greetings from Germany to Germany, from Heinki in Germany, I guess. So, rip Franker Z, hot Franker Z, some hot dogs here. But yeah, we have the most powerful weapon, which is the flamethrower. The flamethrower can ignite any enemy once, and they will burn forever. So once lit, never gonna stop. The only issue is there is in one character who's immune to fire or more, which are basically the mechanical ones and the commander. But for them we have a different item, which we'll see later on. First, let's heal a bit, because I have medkits for eternity anyways. There's a sniper. Wow. 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 Okay, life experiment. What happens if you die and you go into an intermission? I actually should be alive, but we will see. I don't even know what happened. Dude, sick. 100 damage. But we're still alive.
Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the...
Alright. Nice little experiment. It is good to know that you survived. However, your item inventory and you is mixed up. Plus, it seemed like you lose some ammunition, which I don't want. So I'm just going to reload it. Anyways, now back to the game. We just do some head sliding on those generals there. Because, well, they want to talk with us. I don't want to talk with them though. So I just skip them. Oh wow, the sniper got my arm. But luckily I have medkits forever. No, it's not a new glitch, it's a dead man walking. We will see it later on. But I was just curious what happens if I do it in a cutscene, if I still keep my inventory or not. In fact, you keep your inventory, but it gets reshuffled, plus you lose ammunition. Long night, huh? That's what he said. Alright. So now we're going to go Sonic. Whee! Now we're fast. And this is the only augmentation we need, so this is giving her some flowers. Yes, because she likes flowers. Well, I guess she didn't like those kind of flowers. But what I tried to do is to get her stuck with her AI with a flower pot. Sadly, it didn't work. But it's fine, it's just a 3-second loss.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
You may use the helicopter.
And now we go.
Let's go.
Girls like flowers. Yes, of course. Remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown. Yep, exactly. Alright. So we're going to take the gap gun out. I don't know why yet. Go over here. There's the telephone cell. And I don't like to use a telephone cell, so I just shoot myself here. Fall through the floor. And ta-da! We're alive. So what I did here is what you saw before with a sniper, the dead man walking. So basically, what happens is I have negative health. Oops, that is the wrong weapon. Nice. So what happens is the game is like thinking we're dead, even though we're alive. And that is thanks to being able to save when you're dead. So once we die and have negative health, we just reload. And because of that we get just a month back alive. And we abuse this so that the AI is not seeing us. Because how it works is the AI is only checking if you have 0 health or above. So if you have minus health, the game thinks you're dead, or the AI thinks you're dead, and it's not going to check if you're around or not. And what I did here is the grenade clip. How it works is, I like to do that example for a while, but I think it's like the best way to describe it. So if you have a 2D platformer and you're standing on a moving platform with your character, what's going to happen? Exactly, you're going to move with the platform. And this is basically the same principle. So we are standing on the lamp. The lamp is rotating, and what is going to happen with the player who's standing on a rotating lamp? Exactly, he's going to rotate on the lamp as well. And because of that, it pushes us out of bounds, which is not supposed to happen in the game, and the developers even made countermeasures if you're out of bounds or if an object is out of bounds, because everything which is going out of bounds in this game is getting immediately destroyed so that they save memories. And so once we go out of bounds, of course we will die. We don't want that to happen. Now we come to my favorite trick, the super jump. What happens is, we found out that if you're in the menu and you have an augmentation active, what am I doing? No, this is not how you do it. It will get not deactivated but get stacked. So you activate the same augmentation 1, 2, 3, 5, however you want to go into the menu times, and because of that, your jump is getting like added, which allows us to do the so-called super jump, which is really nice. What I did before there, because this is like a series of multiple glitches, so don't worry, I will explain what happens, but you will... Until then, everything happened already. So outside you saw that I was jumping into that corner. Basically, there is a trigger zone, which is a bit overlapping over the box. And if I jump into that trigger zone, I get spawned inside. So I was outside, out of bounds, and I jumped inside so I can get inbounds again. And at the airplane, you saw I had the law, and if I shoot it, normally the item will despawn because it has only one shot. However, if you go out of the level before your item despawns, the destroy skip is not getting activated, so you keep your weapon, and I can shoot multiple times until Anna is dead. Once again, we go to the base. Spooky Jensen. I mean JC. This is not Human Revolution or Mankind Divided. The buttons in this game are super small. I still don't understand why they did it, but well, I guess the future will have small buttons for everyone. And that guy misses me.
I'm taking my order.
Fly, fly. Oh, all right.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk,
Now we take the pistol out. So this is a little trick. Thanks to geometry, we can jump through this gate. So instead of doing the quest to open this gate, or taking the quest to open this gate, we just jump straight through it. Ta-da! Thanks to the super jump. Normally we would need to go to paw to activate the quest, and then our friends will be enemies, but because I didn't take the quest yet, they think we're friends. So that's nice. So I'm going to shoot the law here. It's going to blow up a little building, which allows me to skip one code and a door. It is pretty useful. Oh wait, I need to dupe something. So then we go here, Napoleon, Revolution, Super Hexer, and now everyone is mad at us. They don't like us anymore, but that is totally fine. We're just going to skip by them.
What was that?
And go visit our brother. Then we jump through this little gate. Whoop. Activate more super jumps. take the law out, because we are the law. Jump here and go to our brother. So our brother wants to tell us we're done with the quest. So we're done with it. And like before, this is a series of tricks I'm going to do. Dude, nice. Got the clip through. And wait, and I was alive. So, alright. Normally the mission would be to run away and Paul will die unless you help him out. But in our case it's faster to just kill yourself because then he will survive anyways. And we'll be in prison. In prison we clip out and now you can see I have negative health. And as said before, if you have negative health with the dead man walking, I thinks you're dead. So they won't bother shooting me or seeing me, and that allows me to run through the base without them recognizing that I was even here. Now I'm going to do a gap gun dupe. I need 20 ammo. Bam, there you go.
Hear that?
And now that I have it, we can.
Hear that? Everybody check weapons.
The little button is too small. Anyways, now we're done. Günther is talking to us, but he's not. But he can't forgive us. Always those Germans can't forget. Anyways, now we're going to get to my favorite part of the game, which is Hong Kong. Once, the music is really nice. Second, there are too many codes in the game, but otherwise, it's one of my favorite parts. So yeah, we start with escaping the hangar by just clipping through this wall, because, well, taking the door is too slow. So we just throw it like this. Oop. Go through here. And you never saw us. Alright. Hong Kong.
Okay, you need to find Tracer Tom. Used to drop
Okay, it's code time.
small
Remember.
compound.
068288, sorry. I said it in the wrong order. Then the next code. Is going to be 6512. Good. Well done. Next code. It's a very hard one. I can guarantee you will forget it. It's called 12. Alright. I hope you didn't forget the first code, because we're going to go with the next one, which is 55655. And after that, we're going to use our super hacking skills once again to use another code. But this time it's going to be a password and a username. So it's Mchow Damocles. Congratulations! You learned almost all the codes in Hong Kong which are necessary to do the speedrun. But there's one more, and this is 525. Okay. So this girl wants to talk with me, but I don't want to talk with her, so I burn her, which is really nice. And now I have a dragon sword, or the dragon tooth, more to say, which is basically a flashlight for us. There's no other use of it, well, unless opening doors and completing this quest. Yeah, I do mankind divided runs, but they're not that fun yet. Basically, thanks to immense loading times. Like, just a little. This has nothing to do with a run, but mankind divided takes like 20 minutes to load on an HDD. When I moved it to my SSD, it still takes 10 minutes. So I just halved the time by having an SSD, and yeah, the loading times are just horrible. But anyways, now we just put some people in flames, put the next code 718 in, and run away. Like, we're done with our missions in Hong Kong. We blew up the center, we hacked everything because we know the codes, and now we're going to finish this quest. gold.
Not if I spoke for it too.
Alright, then we just jump over here. 1, 2, 3. Fun fact, there's an NPC on this building. Normally you're not supposed to go to him at all. However, the developers wanted to hide him, so that you're not able to talk with him before you finish your quest. But as said before, everything which is going out of bounds is getting destroyed, so they don't want him to be killed, so they just put him on the highest building. Which, another fun fact, normally we find out in the code, every other NPC which is having such a flag is just getting disabled and hidden. But for some reason they didn't do it with this one. So now we talk with Tracer. Tracer Tong. Not that Tracer, guys, please. And now we're going to leave.
Max Chan and Gordon. Tom, yeah.
Yeah, the movement is basically you're all the time on ice in Mankind Divided. Which I still can't understand why they did that. So basically, if you turn around in the same spot in Mankind Divided, you will fall off a slope.
How do you know?
Alright, now I get a mission. I need to go to this destroyed, burned house, where there is a guy who wants to talk with me.
I agree.
Well done. That is a nice conversation. Now I'm going to jump up, use the glitchy save, position myself here, load, and boom, we become the helicopter. Now we're going to play the game as a helicopter. Bam. Alright, now we're on the ship. We need to infiltrate the ship and destroy it. So, of course we do it with our favorite weapon, the Gap Gun. But first of all, we need to crack up some doors. So we use the Dragon Tooth. Bam. So we go here, look at this thing, which is a fan. I'm not going to do the joke. Go over. And now we're going to infiltrate it. How do we do it? Exactly. We do the... What? What is going on? Interesting. Luckily I had that one before, so I'm kinda prepared. So this is a glitch which disables your augmentations forever, literally, and allows you to see nothing. That is fun to see in a run. Because it only happened once to me. Anyways, let's do it again. So we blow ourselves up to the dead man walking. So nobody will see us at all. And now we're going to leave. Alright. So what we do is we are going to run through here while being dead. And of course, they will not see us. They will not even bother talking with us. This guy wants to talk with us still though, so I'm going to blow him up. And because of that, we're just going through. The code is 99999. So, and now I need to shoot 4 volts. Bam. So 1 more, no, 2 more left. No wait, 5 volts. I can't count. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Then we put a password. Root Reindeer Flotilla. No, this is not how you write Flotilla. There you go. Boom. And ta-da! The ship is sinking. Let's leave the ship. So, now that we're done, we're going to leave really quickly before this thing blows up. And because ladders are too slow, we're just going to jump up. Oop. And let's go. Yeah, that was a ship. Yeah, I didn't do this jokes, right, Ryder?
Now it has determined who engineered the virus.
This is fun fact. This is one of the shorter levels. Basically, the ending and the start is at the same position. So normally you need to go through that labyrinth maze thingy. But we don't care, so we have double jog. So once jog brings us in and leaves, we take the second jog to leave. It's pretty cool. And yeah, Chops, what I did is I shoot him in the head while his head is in my head, and because of that everything is getting dark. It makes no sense. I showed it to Heinki. He didn't understand what happened. Anyways, now we're going to the catacombs. So, since we know the maze, we're just going through the maze. And this guy is going to help us open the door, so we hit his knee with a sword. Then this commander wants to kill us, so we hit him with a sword to the head. And as in Liberty Island at the start, he's going to open the door for us. Thank you very much, sir. So I don't even need to look for the key and do the mission, so I can just go immediately to where I wanna go. And of course we wanna do that in a speedrun. So this is the door we need to go through, but it's unlocked. However, we can once again do the grenade clip, and very solid, which is a good way to showcase it. Like, because I was out of bounds, I died, but once I'm in the door, it is fine.
These sewers can take you anywhere in the Champs-Élysées, where you will find the club. I just got an unexpected message from Jaime Reyes. He's at a cafe and wants to see you. He says
Alright, now we need our door opener again, destroying doors. When we... Whoops, I went too fast. When we blow up this door, not ourselves. And now we need to talk with young woman, aka Tiffany.
So,
And because we're done, we're going to leave. Go, Tiffany. Alright, let's hit it. And bye-bye. Okay, hot girl. Haha, haha, haha. That was bad. But yeah, we put her on fire because she wants to talk with us. I don't want to talk with her though, so just burn her. And now we're going to equip the box while having the gap gun out. Normally you're not supposed to be able to do that. But since we go into the menu and just equip it, the game is saying, okay, fine. Throw it here. And do another grenade flip. Refresh our energy cells, because you never can have enough refresh energy cells. And now I alarmed the entire base, but I don't care, I can super jump. So now we're going Roboter Super Stealth. And basically need to find a code. We're going to do that, do a precise shot here to destroy a door, and then go through a hidden entrance. Bam, bam, bam. And here's going to be a good friend of ours, Günther. But I don't want to talk with him, so I'm just going to kill him before the fight even starts. Pretty good. Now that we're hacking again, or we are done with hacking in this fact, we're going to leave. Bye bye.
who's there? Sergeant?
Sergeant? And this is not really an out-of-bounds area, but you're... basically, this level is built like a maze. or like with corridors, so you have specific ways you have to go through. But we can just jump over it, so
Keep going.
allows us to go outside the city, even though we can't see anything.
Make sure you travel. JC. That will be.
Okay. So now we go here. Normally, we would need to do a mission. But we don't want to do that mission, so we just go through this door and go with Jock to the next mission. Alright, since I don't like this level at all, let's just skip it, right? So for that, we just jump over here. And ta-da! We're done with this level. Okay, so for some reason the developers normally deactivated all the end level triggers and you can't take them. However, for this level there's one floating at the end still active. Maybe they forgot it, maybe they didn't care about it. Either way, it's still active, so we can just jump into it and finish the level. Okay, this is a stealth mission. We need to rescue Tiffany by being stealth. So this is her prison cell here. And, oops, yeah, rip Tiffany. We basically do that because it's faster. Juck just spawns and we can leave. Rip Tiffany. You were a great woman, always loyal, but now you blew up. Why can't you just super jump? Because we can abuse the code in activating multiple augmentations, which is pretty nice. Alright, now we're in the water base,
This is how Tiffany was captured.
or sub base.
You need to steal a mini-sun to get to the ocean lab. The base is a
Whoa.
series of interconnected modules.
I wanted to jump
The
over,
suns
not
of the
put
modules
things on
merge to be
fire.
just offshore.
So we just first of all jump over here.
Who's there?
Burn this guy, because he's going to shoot us. I don't want to get shot. Oops. 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 There you go. And then we blow ourselves up, so we're going to be in the lower levels. And then we can just run through to the end and put the upper guys on fire. Pretty good. Then we do some super hacking again. Take Sharkman. Then we open this terminal. Ocean, no, not iOcean, Ocean Guard. No, it's Guard, not Gar. Kraken. Kraken. In German we say Kraken. Anyways, there's a turret. I don't like turrets. So we just destroy this thing. Take the nano key. And then we leave. Grizzle. So one more code, 5690. Take some energy cells. Ooh. And getting poisoned. Jump through here, because it's a bit faster. Take this nano key and take our leave. Bye bye. Okay, this room is dark, so I'm getting my light out here. See? Useful. Lightsabers in the future are so nice. Now we go over here. And this is going to be one of those tricks, like we did before. Only this time we activate the... Oops. We activate the elevator. And just fall through, because it's faster. And now we're just going to do the mission. So we go over, set up the super jump, and going to do some more hacking action. So we need to jump up here, and jump over. MJ12, Skywalker. German keyboard, please. Go down here. Need some energy cells and medkits, so we don't get too much damage. And then we continue. We need to wait a bit. Because if I'm too fast here, the game will soft lock because I'm too fast and didn't take the mission. And instead of taking the elevator up again, we're just going to do super jump. Plus we're still actually swimming in this game because it's the fastest way to go through water. I mean, it makes sense. Being a master in swimming allows you to swim faster. And now we leave. Whee! Bye bye. Okay, once again, we'll go swimming because it's faster. Yeah, we have the speed limit in German Autobahn. Just swimming. When is Cluster Truck with chat integration? Well, not at this marathon, sadly. Maybe next time. Anyways, we're invisible because we did the dead man walking, so the game doesn't even know that we're alive and didn't load our model at all. So every time you use the dead man walking, your model is not getting loaded. It's pretty good. Alright, this is the last level. This is Miss Asylum. If I do it correctly, we should be here for maybe 30 seconds. Or even less. Depends. So what I'm going to do is align, shoot here, and get it first try, easy. So we're not even here for 30 seconds. So this was Miss Asylum. So what we do is, with the law, we're able to shoot through a fence, a wall, whatever. And we abuse that trick to shoot through this trapdoor right to the guy who wants to talk with us, who we either can convince or kill. And of course we choose to kill because it's faster. Now we do another grenade clip. Throw the lamb here. Load multiple times. Get through, and ta-da! So now we just fall down here. Bye bye. But wait, I don't want to die, so I just save and load because then there is no fall damage. Pretty nice. Easy every time, yeah. So I'll go here, blow myself up. Just going to do that so I can do the dead man walking once again. So here's a good showcase where I can do it. Like, he doesn't even know that I'm alive. He just thinks I'm dead. As well as this guy. So, just go here. Go through this wall. Door, I mean. And then the game crash. Dude, nice. That is pretty interesting. I never saw the game crash here. But it's fine. We saved, luckily, once we clipped through the door. So we can just load this. Or not at all. Anyways, it's not too far away. But that is pretty fun to see.
You're doing well. Come back to the communicator in Station 5. I can get you into Sector 2.
So we just do this once more. It's not too bad. I mean, that's that. I did a save there. We just do the security save here, just in case it crashes again. So, They think I'm dead.
Sucks.
So I want them to dance. Yay! But I'm bored now, so we just leave. Bye bye. Okay, make yourself ready for time. We're going to be done in like 30-40 seconds. So we just jump over, do our last hacking, 2 over 1. Go through here. Shock this guy by shooting a rocket at him. And then activate the explosive button. Blow everything up. Through the case. And... time. So yeah, this was Deus Ex. It's a pretty fun run. It's really fast paced. A lot of small glitches, like what I couldn't do with super jump or even the grenade jump. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep up the good pace. Enjoy the marathon, and until next time, bye bye.
40-20 by the way. Thanks for the run, dude. It was amazing.
Thanks for having me. 420.